Okay, hello friends. Shay here, Cheyenne Vibe. I can hear me. I know I probably sound funny. I'm going to explain that later on at the end of this most likely very long vlog that will not happen all at one time because I can't talk very good. I have a whole list of things here that I want to talk to you about and update you on. I have them numbered, so they are 10 of them. They're laying right here, and I have my pen. And as I can, it'll probably be 10 different little clips. The way I drag things out, and I'm not going to be able to do it all at one time. So, as I do each one, I'll check it off that I've done it. But I'll, put them together and make it one long vlog. Okay, this is I don't know what to call it really. Do I call it the new camera? It's not new. It came on my laptop when I got my laptop. My laptop is still fairly new. But it's not the one that I've been using. I don't like it. I like the HP Media Suite. And that's the camera that messed up on me. And I cannot wait to get it fixed. I hope and pray that I can get it fixed. But I wanted to give y'all an update on what all has been going on with me. So I'm going to try to do that with this camera. And I'm going to try to use this camera making other videos too, which I will tell y'all about at the end of this long video. Y'all are going to have to bear with me. I'm already hurting. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to use this because I miss doing my videos, making them and putting them up on YouTube. And I'm wanting to get back into that. And I don't know when it's going to be that I can get my camera fixed, if I even ever can. So I'm going to use this one. I had talked to my sister, who by the way used to be the Becca JB, and that is still what I call her. It's hard for me to get used to her new YouTube name now. Wish she hadn't went and done that to me. But she's now called Stamping with Becca JB. Is that right? But I talked to her about this when she watched that last video that I did using this camera. She says it's jerky, but you can still see me good and hear me pretty good, so that it was okay. So I'm going to use it until I can get my other one fixed. But I'm hoping and praying I can get my other one fixed. What I would really would love for this to end up being is that it, evolves into me getting a vlogging video camera. And I just may do that. I'm just not so sure if I should or not, especially with the situation that we're in now. I really don't know. That would probably be so horribly mean and wrong of me to do. But then again, I really want to do it because of what my husband did. And that may be Benny Ray coming out in me. And for y'all that don't know, Benny Ray is my daddy. Was my daddy. He's passed and gone on now. But anyway, he was always a stubborn man, and I guess I've got that in me. But Albert is too, and he evokes it, so. But, so updates, that's what I'm doing. I am sitting here in my bedroom. They used to be Katie's room. I've showed y'all that. Switched around. I'm from screen, so I don't know. I think you said you said it. I just said it is. You all been around, let you see. I have been holed up for days now. And y'all will learn why, like I said, in this whole entire vlog. So I'm trying to get my laptop turned back around. Another reason why I have 50 steps coming. So hang on. I'm making a video, trying to anyway. I have not seen it or heard it. That was the hubby wanting his phone. But anyway, okay, now I'm seeing my bed, but it seems at me. Although I was seeing me. Okay, now I see it just jumped to me. But it's still a frozen picture. I'm looking down one, actually looking at the camera. But anyway, I'm in this room, and I have been here for days now. And there's a reason why. And like I said, I'll explain that at the end of this whole blog. So that's number one down. I guess I can check that off. I'm just going to do right. I'm going to go on into the next one and see if I can just go ahead and talk about the next one, because that wasn't too difficult. Well, we got Katie married off. You know, she was in Illinois at her house, and I did those video clips for y'all on this. We got married off. It was Saturday at 1 o'clock. Boy, they hung around forever though. They didn't realize it was going to take that long. But their photographer, Brian, which lives here in Kingsport, was loving taking their pictures. And they had took some pictures using one of my daddy's guns that is now Katie's gun. And the other gun was Albert's gun that was his daddy's gun. And they used those guns just in the pictures, and they called them Bonnie and Clyde, you know, and that sort of thing. They got a lot of cool pictures. So they went really late into making the pictures. One spot that they were at, there was even kind of like downtown, and they had an event going on, some kind of festival thing. I don't even know what it was really, but they had the newspaper photographer guy over there at that event taking pictures for it, and he had seen us over there, and Brian was over there taking pictures of Katie Marcus and the bridal party and all that. And so he comes over, he introduces himself and tells, you know, that he's the newspaper guy over there for that event, but he's seen what we was doing, and he said it was just too good of a deal to pass up, and he asked if he could mind him take a couple of pictures. I said sure. So Katie reaches out to hand the gun to her daddy, thinking they would just pose without the guns back. Newspaper guy said, no, I want the guns involved. So they did some pictures. And I think they've put it in the paper. I think we're supposed to get a bunch of copies of it. Marcus's mom and dad is for us, and I plan on getting some, you know, for my family, my mom and sisters and my aunt. I think that would be cool. But all of that being said, see, I can drag things out with short stories and make them way longer than what they need to be. This may need to be, instead of one vlog, I need to make it into, maybe either half it into two different vlogs. I'll watch my time. I'm already at 10 minutes. That's be more than I'm still face is looking at me, looking at the camera like I am really right now. And I gotta slow down. I'm getting out of breath again and hurting. Okay. So the point is, they were later than what they wanted to be, leaving to go on their honeymoon. But they just went, that night, they just drove 2 hours, I think they said, or it might have been an hour. Anyway, they were going to Kentucky, so I don't know if that meant they got into Kentucky. That might not, my husband would know. I don't know anything about how close Kentucky is to where they were at in Illinois, and how long it would take to get there, and all that, like he does. But one of Marcus's uncles, when they was loading up the car, asked him how far they were going that night. That was Saturday night they got there. And I heard Marcus tell him that a couple of hours, I can't remember now. So anyway, but they were going to Kentucky to have their honeymoon in a bed and breakfast. And they did, and they showed a picture of it. They got on Facebook. So, if any of y'all are on my Facebook, y'all can go on my Facebook and look at my pictures and you'll see the pictures, or go to Katie Gentry's in my friends, go to my Facebook, which is my name, Sherry Ann Spikes. Or go to my friends, and in my friends, Gentry, then go to her, and you can see all of the wedding there. My lips were feeling in my mouth. I did record the wedding, and we have a DVD of it. I would love. I don't know how to do stuff on this. I don't know. My oldest one was I don't know if it could even be done, but I would love to figure out a way to put that up on YouTube for y'all, and if y'all all just here to watch the wedding. Maybe y'all would love that. So if anybody out there knows how to do that, let me know in the comments below, and I will try to do that, because I would love to do that. So they left Saturday. Well, we went out to eat with Marcus's mom and dad and sister, and this was me and my husband and Elizabeth. So me, husband, Elizabeth, Brother Gentry, Sister Gentry, and sister, and then our friends that had came up from Mississippi for the wedding, James and his wife Candy, went out to eat with them. After we left there, we went by Pizza Hut, which is Brian and his family, because his mom and dad came up with him. That's the photographer. We went by because he had left something at the church, some cord about his camera and stuff. We dropped it off by to him and ended up standing around talking with him. They had done 8 and come out, so we was outside standing around talking. He pulled his camera out, showing us some pictures that he took and stuff, because we didn't get to follow him and see all of the pictures. Okay, y'all bear with me just a minute. I'm starting to feel sick at my stomach again. Anyway, so we talked to them. Then we ended up having to go to the room where his sister Sue was staying in town, and his other sister, now the sister that was staying in this room lives in Virginia, Susan. His other sister Debbie, that lives in Louisiana, had another room, her and her daughter, in the next town, which was bigger. They had to get the highfalutin expensive, really, the ones that I would really love to use all the time. Motels. And still a little over but anyway. So, we went by the motel and sat and talked with them. Then we left and finally went home. I mean, back to So that was late Saturday night. So it was me, Albert, and Elizabeth, and Katie. Sunday, we just, because it had been rush, 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 go, 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 ever since we'd gotten there, helping get things ready for the wedding, you know, this and that and the other, and all of that. So we just all three slept in late at Katie's house, didn't even bother trying to go to Sunday school. Brother Gentry said he totally understood if we didn't want to do that and we just wanted to sleep. So we did. And then I didn't leave the trailer Sunday at all. Elizabeth and Katie, not Katie, I'll have to get used to that, not Katie. Elizabeth and Katie together anymore. You know, I still do that with my nephews that are brothers. If I talk about them in their families, I will mean to talk about one nephew and his wife, you know, their family, but it automatically comes out Joe and Avery. And their brothers. Or if it's the other two, it comes out Chris and Derek. It's crazy how you do stuff like that. Anyway. So, now what was I saying? Oh, I'm going to lose track. Oh. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Please don't lose your concentration now. Yeah, Elizabeth and Albert anyway got up and got dressed and went out. You know, it was Father's Day, of course, so she went out to eat. First Father's Day, I'm just I'm the type of person that after I go for a while, I just have to shut down. I shut down. My body shuts down. I get sick. I get so tired and so weak, I just have to stop. I cannot go any further. So I just stayed home that day, stayed in PJs, and chilled out. And basically that's all I did on Sunday. I think his sisters left early that morning, both of them, and headed back home. And so did our friends, James and them. And then we had friends from here that had come too, but they left right after the wedding and reception. And went on back home. They left from the reception early and went on back home. Robin and David and their son Hunter and his girlfriend, and don't ask me how to say her name. It is so weird. I can't even remember. But anyway, so yeah, our Mississippi babies, Bailey, Cody, and Bubba, which he prefers Miles now, but he's still my Bubba, was in the wedding. But they left early. Now they live here in Kingsport. Their job, pipeline job, and I feel like I'm jumping now, gun, but I'll get to my point here in a minute. Has transferred them here to Kingsport. They still have their home in Mississippi. Will not get rid of it. We'll still have it, and we'll always go back to it. This job is always transferring them to different places. Now, they was in Texas for a while working. That's why Elizabeth was at their house in Mississippi, keeping them to get them to school. Now they're out of school, so they don't have to worry about school for the kids. So jobs actually transfer them to here. So they're renting on the house here and living up here. We thought we were going to have to keep the kids, you know, with keeping that. They're actually paying Bailey, the oldest one, 14-year-old little girl, to keep the other two, which is a 12-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy, at their house. So, yes. I'm still going to see my baby when I want to. So, but they were in the wedding, and they went ahead and left early from the reception and headed on back here. Because their daddy, when they left Mississippi to come to Illinois to the wedding, their daddy came on to Kingsport here to get the house and all that. And so they left. So then Monday morning, we got up at Katie's and we started packing our stuff up and loading up the truck and Elizabeth's car and getting back. Now there's some more for me to tell. We did some fun stuff with Katie and them's house, but my throat is not going to let me go any further. So I'm going to rest. I will try to come back here in a little bit to do another little clip of however it's going to end up being. It may end up being 2 vlogs, 2 or 3 vlogs, whatever. And I don't want it to be like one big long vlog. So I'm probably going to have to divide it up like that. So I will go for now, and I will finish telling you about what we did to Katie's trailer. So I'm still on the second part, okay, of getting Katie married off. I'm not through with that part. This is how it is, by the way, if y'all would like to see. And like I said, I don't know, it's not showing me holding the paper up, it's showing me, there it is. So I don't know if y'all see it very good. Go in and close it. Waiting for it to jump right now. I know time is passing. Oh, come on, please. Please. It may not. I don't know. I don't like this camera at all. There it goes. But it's showing it off. But you see, I take off the first one. And this is the one I'm on, the second one. And I will continue with that.